Welcome back, guys. So I need to make some adjustments to this. I'm going to be using this as my main reference to kind of create the blockouts or the finalized version of this base mesh. Okay. So first things first, I'm going to adjust a few things, like starting from the arms. So I'm going to use a much wider arm set for this. So let me just kind of get this, just let me just holding alt. I'll just put this around here and make the hands a bit bigger than it is right now. The other one seems out of place, but that's fine. We're still going to bring another. I'm going to mirror that to the other side. Okay. And I'm going to make a few more corrections to this. So we remove two, I would adjust this slightly inwards. No, that's way too much. We cannot get this seats. Okay. Let me select just this guy alone and squash this in. Over that selection and then pull this inwards. Okay, I think that seems fine now. And for this piece, we need to get something out in here. Let me make sure on the front. This is the front view. Let me just build something around here. Now smooth this down. Okay. Then I'm just make sure I mirror the hand to the other side. So mirror mirror and wedge. Okay. For the back piece, I will just extend this a bit inwards like so. Get this around here. Then for this board piece, I'll need to get this out even more. All the way here. Okay. I don't know if we should even have add fingers for this feet. I'm not so sure. But we'll see. Let me just bring out the head in here. Let me make the head visible. The head seems way too big. So we need to adjust the size of the entire body. But before I do that, I want to kind of put the entire body in a separate folder first. So I will do something like, select this, and create new folder for this. Now just make sure everything goes into this, everything that has to do with the body goes into this folder. Okay. Then I'll do a duplicate for this folder. Then I need to merge all this down. I'll merge all of this down. So I can scale them as an individual piece, as a single mesh. So now it's just one single piece. Now let me go out of symmetry and center on this. Let me get this down. Okay. I think we can live with the size of the head now. The size of the head fits roughly in there now. Okay. I think something more or less like this looks fine. Yeah, this seems fine. This seems fine. I'm not really going for a really muscular guy. Something like this should work just fine. Okay. So now I'm going to do a dynamatch for this body. I think this is just way too bright. Yes, let's do dynamatch for this. Is there anything I need to adjust in here before me doing dynamatch? Right. Let me make some adjustment to this. Oops, I think I'm not doing it. Symmetry is not. I'm doing this out of symmetry. Yeah, symmetry is turned on now, so I can do this as one large piece. Okay. See, I think this should be fine. Let me do a dynamite for this. So make a duplicate of this first. Then I'll do a dynamite for this. I believe everything is in place already. The hands, I don't want to make the hands as wide as the other one though. I'm guessing this should be just fine. Let me extend this. Outward. No, not like so. Something more or less like this should be fine. Okay. So Dynamash, turn off blur. I want to polish this. Let me go somewhere around 300, maybe 200 should be fine. And I hit Dynamash for this. Okay. This seems to be fine. It's trying to maintain the integrity of each shape as closely as possible. Okay. This looks really dense though. But that's fine as long as maintaining the integrity of the entire mesh. So that's fine. I'll take down the smooth intensity for this. Now just do a smooth. You know, let me use the instead. I would use the polish. Let me use the polish instead. Let's see if that will give us faster results. Okay. Mm, might just need to do this. Might just need to do this manually. Kind of get things smoothed out even more. Increase the intensity of the smooth a bit more. So I'll just go around and then just smooth this out. Trying to eliminate these boxed out edges we have on there. Maybe with more intensity we can do this quite quickly and a bit faster. Just making sure symmetry is turned on for this. Smooth this out even more. Let me increase the size of the brush so I can be a bit faster with this. Maybe I just come back when I'm done. Okay, so I'm done with that now. So let's start adding some of these muscular structures in here. Okay, I won't go too intense on this though, because I still want to keep some of the features we have in here already. Yeah, I missed this part. Okay. So let me change this to them standard brush. Let me start with the standard brush for now. Oh, I need to make sure I need to turn off lazy mouse for this. This is way too aggressive. Use the clay builder brush instead. I might just ignore the head for now. It's just for now. Let me just block something on here. Let me put this here. We use the clay builder brush and build something on here. Like so. I think I need to raise this down. I need to push this down somewhere around here. Same standard brush. Let me carve out where the center line in here. Okay, something more or less around here should work. Maybe this is too far out. This is too far out. Something like so. Okay, so let's build on top of this. So I'm going to use the clay builder brush and build on top of this guy, kind of respecting these lines around here. Let me check this from the side. Let's see what we have from the side. No, that's way too much on the side. Should have more here. Now just smooth this out. Smooth this back down. Shouldn't even be like this. Should be a bit flatter. So I'm going to use the trim dynamic brush. Kind of get a flattened out face around here. Yeah, something more or less like this should be fine. I'm still going to use later on. I'm still going to use the what's it called? The them standard brush and kind of sharpen that part out a bit more. Shouldn't have broad back as it was before. This is more or less like a slimmer guy, so the back shouldn't be that broad. Same here also. Smooth this out. Okay. So then standard brush. Accentuate this line a bit more. Make sure lazy mouse is turned off for this. Let me turn off lazy mouse for this. Under stroke. Get this in here. This is not a muscle. This is not a muscular guy, so some of this should be not too broad. Shouldn't be too broad. Let me use a move brush and kind of get this down. A bit inwards like so. From the top view, let me take this from the side view. Okay, this is fine. Smooth this out even more. See, we can create an indentation in here. So aggressive. Okay. I don't think I'll need to make the hand too broad though. I need to get something in here. So let's mark out where this should be. Let's smooth that out. Okay. Do we need to create something for the arms? Maybe. So let me just do something like a fillet around here. Now just smooth this back into the skin. Most of these are going to be covered by clothing on here, so I'm not going to kind of spend too much time trying to make them feel perfect or anything. Okay, let's check the back. Let's fix something for the back. Let's get this line in there. Okay, smooth that in. Kind of fill this in. Okay, it's more or less like so. Maybe with the damn standard, accentuate this a bit more, so it's more obvious in there. Let's just use the move brush and get a better transition in here. Then standard brush. Now just smooth this gently like so. Shouldn't be too obvious. There isn't really much to do here because most of this is going to be covered by some kind of clothing around here. Maybe I should just kind of block out the general proportions of the back in there. It doesn't feel too empty. Maybe I can use this one as a guide. Let me more or less use this as a guide instead. Then I'll just build on top of this. Let me use the move brush and just push this inwards. Then use the clay brush and just build on top of this. Something more or less like this should be fine. Now smooth this out. Maybe something like this. Now smooth this down even more. Still using the clay builder brush and just build something on here for the rib cage. Once blend this down. I need to smooth this down by a lot. And smooth this down so it doesn't feel too intense. Smooth this down also. This will more or less work for what we need it for. With them standard brush, I'll just carve out something around here like so. What is this? Now smooth this down. Shouldn't be that intense though. Same here also. Let me kind of capture the shape in there. Now blend this down. Maybe even use kind of accentuate this a bit more. Just to have something more or less in there. Okay. Here also. Okay, now for the back of the arm. Let's smooth this out first. That feels slightly too aggressive though, but that's fine. I'm going to change that up a bit more. That's way too wide. Let's block out something for the elbow. Okay, something more or less like this is a good base. Let's see what we can do here. Then standard brush. Let me just do a continuation of this all the way here. Something more or less like so around here. Now smooth that down. Okay. Let's build something on here. Now smooth that down. Okay. Okay, I need to use the smooth stronger for this. Use the smooth stronger for this. Yeah, I think we definitely lost that silhouette at the back. But that's not to worry, we'll just fix. We're going to fix that back. With our move brush, we can fix that back. Raise this up. Space this out. Yeah, something like this should work. This will work just fine. You can get this in a more relaxed pose. Fingers, yes, let's just make the fingers a bit squarish. I've lost more details in there already. So let's see if we can bring some of the details back in. Like for this side, let's flesh this out more. I don't know, it's completely messing with it. Take down the brush size and do this on one side. Take down the smooth intensity and just blend this down. Okay.